Hello. Happy morning, my lovely students. I know and I hope that all my students are healthy and safe at home. Students, till now we have completed our chapter 1, 2, 3, 4 and 13. Now we will be on 6th chapter. Okay students? And one more thing. Due to COVID-19, as per government rules, we are supposed to reduce the syllabus. Okay students? So आपका जो chapter 5 है natural resources वो आपके science में cover हो जा रहा है. Okay students? So now we will be starting with our 6th chapter, that is weather and climate. Students, आपने observe किया है weather means जो आस-पास का मौसम है. आपने बहुत बार देखा होगा अभी के टाइम पर it's sometimes there is so much hot and suddenly clouds come and there is a rain. ये सब चीजें क्यों होती है? क्यों इतना क्लाइमेट में चेंज आता है? क्यों कभी बारिश, कभी बहुत ज्यादा गर्मी, कभी बहुत ज्यादा धूप, आसपास की सराउंडिंग्स पे क्या इफेक्ट पड़ता है? बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस हैं, but I know when we will start with this chapter, my students will be getting all their answers. So students, let's open the textbook on page number 33 of your textbook. Okay students, we will be starting from the first line. How can we define weather? Okay students, let's start it. So students, we will be starting with our 6th chapter, that is weather and climate. Are my students ready with their textbook and pencil in their hand? So let's start it.
Weather and climate. How can we define weather? Weather is defined as the condition of air, temperature, wind, air pressure, rainfall and
Weather is defined as the condition. किसकी कंडीशन देखते हैं? एयर, टेम्परेचर, विंड, एयर प्रेशर, रेनफॉल एंड ह्यूमिडिटी इन द एटमॉस्फेयर एट अ गिवन प्लेस एट अ गिवन टाइम. बच्चों स्टार्टिंग की जो 3 लाइन्स है दैट इज योर डिफाइंड. मार्क दैट. ओके, आई एम रिपीटिंग दैट लाइन अगेन. वेदर इज डिफाइंड एज द कंडीशन ऑफ रेन, टेम्परेचर, wind, air pressure, rainfall and humidity in the atmosphere at a given place and a time. Okay students, you have to mark that 3 line.
And humidity in the atmosphere at a given place and time. Weather keeps changing. We may experience different weather conditions in the morning, afternoon and evening.
Weather keeps on changing. Weather किस फैक्टर्स पर डिपेंड करता है? एयर, टेम्परेचर, विंड, एयर प्रेशर, रेनफॉल एंड ह्यूमिडिटी. ये 6 फैक्टर्स पर वेदर डिपेंड करता है. वी एक्सपीरियंस चेंजेस इन द वेदर. बहुत बार देखोगे मॉर्निंग में बहुत शांत वेदर होता है. इन आफ्टरनून देयर इज वेरी हॉट वेदर एंड इन इवनिंग इट बिकम्स कूल. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, weather keeps on changing. Okay?
A sunny day may suddenly become cloudy and windy. Weather affects our daily activities. We choose our clothes and our food according to the weather.
Students, we choose our clothes and food according to the weather. For example, in afternoon we face so much hot. It's so sweating now. At that time, we prefer light food. We prefer more water, juices, buttermilk. We prefer ice creams in hot atmosphere. When it is cold at night, sometimes at 12 or 1 o'clock, we prefer hot tea to remove that cold and to create heat in our body.
Weather conditions that prevail over a vast area and for a long time.
Students, this is your define of climate. You can see this define on page number 34, first line. I am repeating the define for you. Weather condition that prevails over a vast long period of time is called climate. एक ऐसा weather condition बन जाना कुछ समय के लिए, longer period of time, you can see weather condition that prevails over a vast area. एक ही weather एक पूरे एरिया में हो, वही सेम weather longer period of time के लिए हो. Okay students, that situation is known as climate. Okay students, weather keeps on changing in day by day, but the climate is same. Okay?
Period of time is called climate. Places are said to have dry, hot, wet, or cold climate if they have same weather conditions for a very long period of time. That is approximately 30 to 40 years.
When we can term that this area have dry weather, this area has hot climate, this area has cold climate, after a fixed period, or I can say approximately 30 to 40 years तक एक ही तरह का weather उसी place पर रहना, then that weather becomes the climate. Okay, but it must be continuous for 30 to 40 years approximately. It is just a rough figure. Okay students, see, have a look. Places are said to have dry, hot and cold climate if they have same weather condition for a very longer period of time. Okay students?
Yes. Climate also affects our way of life. Our clothing, housing, transportation and the food that we eat are all influenced by the climate of the place we live in. Different places in the world have different types of climates. Countries like Canada, Norway, Sweden and Russia are very cold.
See students, there are 4 countries which experience very cold climate, that is Canada, Norway, Sweden and Russia. They experience very cold climate. Okay students, you can mark this point.
While several parts of India, Myanmar, China, Bangladesh and Indonesia are hot and humid.
So students, while several parts of India के कुछ parts, Myanmar, China, Bangladesh and Indonesia are hot and humid. In some countries there is very cold climate, in some countries there are very hot and humid climate. Okay students?
The regions with similar climatic conditions have similar way of life too. The climate of a place is influenced by several factors.
The climate of a place is influenced by several factors. We observed that weather keeps on changing, but the climate remains same for 30 to 40 years. So, कुछ factors होंगे जो उस area के climate को affect करते होंगे. Okay students?
Latitude or distance from the equator, altitude or height above the sea level, distance from the sea, humidity, direction of winds.
So students, there are 5 factors which affect the climate. Which are they? Let's have a look on this. Latitude or distance from the equator. कौन सी कंट्री कौन से लैटिट्यूड पर है और उसका इक्वेटर से डिस्टेंस क्या है. Altitude or height away from the sea level, height above the sea level. आसपास की surroundings or sea level can also affect the climate. It can also affect the rainfall, temperature. Understood? The third is distance from the sea. How a country is away from the sea, or what is the distance between the country and the sea? Because seawater also affects the climate. Next is humidity. Humidity means गीलापन, एक wind में. Okay students? And the last is direction of the winds. So students, let's keep it here for today. In next video, we will be starting with factors that influence climate. But hold on, I have something interesting for you today. We will be solving our first exercise, or I can say your MCQ part. Okay students, you can open your textbook, page number 38. Your A, multiple choice question. Okay, we will be covering in next video, but I have something for you now. We will be starting with test yourself. Let's start it. Let's play it. Okay, students, play. Now we are supposed to finish this timing. हमें ये timer खत्म हो उससे पहले we are supposed to write this code blank. Let's start it. The world is divided into dash measures. How many measures the world is divided into? 3 measures. Good work. Wow, we did it. Now let's come to the second one. The dash zone lies on the both sides of the equator and touches both the tropics. Good work. Okay, students. Now the dash zone has extreme cold climate. Which zone has extreme cold climate? Good work. Winds have great effect on dash of a place. Climate. Good work. Wow, we completed. So students, let's move to the worksheet part. So students, this is the part of your worksheet. My lovely students can pause the video and can copy the worksheet. Okay students? Define weather. What is climate? State the factors which influence the climate. ये तीनों questions we have just now discussed. Filling the blanks. The atmospheric condition at a given place and time is called dash. Our way of life is influenced by dash. Dash is the average weather condition over a longer period of time. So students, you can pause the video and you can copy the worksheet. That's all for today students. Here we complete the discussion of chapter 6 weather and climate, the first topic introduction. Okay students, in next video we will be starting with an interesting topic. Till that, take care, be safe, be healthy, enjoy the day and complete your notes.